Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to do a review and demo on one of the products that I picked up from the store called Riley Rose. If you guys have not seen my haul video of the products that I picked up from Riley Rose, I'll link that down below in the description bar. If you have not heard of Riley Rose's store, you are missing out. You need to check that out because they have it's just heaven in there. You need to go. I can't wait to go back. I was like, when can I plan my next trip? When is my next payday? I'm so excited. So before I get into the review and demo, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and make sure you're keeping up with my videos so you can keep up with my latest reviews, tutorials, and just chit chat, get ready with me videos. Definitely if you want to keep up, I would suggest subscribing. The first product that I wanted to review from my Riley Rose haul is the Pinkyrose Cosmetics, their Center Stage Eyeshadow Palette. This was like my last minute purchase. I had purchased all my products, then I saw this one and I was like, ooh, what is that? I've heard of it. I've never really seen any reviews or tried any Pinkyrose. So I picked up their Center Stage palette. They had a couple different palettes and I picked up this one because the colors just, you know, they looked beautiful. And I'll show you guys some swatches of this palette. You get a mix of some mattes, some shimmers, and some glitters. You get 14 shades in this eyeshadow palette. It's $25. And I know the girl told me for like the glitters, definitely use your finger when using those, and I definitely agree with that. Use your finger, works way better than with a brush. I was super excited to dig into this palette, and I've definitely got some pros and some cons with it. It's $25, you know, it comes very sleek. The packaging it's pretty like standard, simple. It's nothing fancy. $25, I think I'd expect a little, maybe just a little bit more. It's okay. It has like that nice little like magnetic enclosure. I wish that the mirror that came with is a little bit bigger rather than putting like center stage here. I would have preferred more mirror room. It still works. Now, the colors are pigmented. I will agree, they're definitely pigmented. The matte shades are pigmented, and then even some of the shimmers are actually really nice, really pigmented. They swipe onto the eye really, really nicely. And then even this center color that I'm using right here, Boom, I love these shimmer shades. Now when filming this video to show you guys the demo of how these like eyeshadows work on my eye, I did one look and then I took it off and I did another look because I was not completely liking how it was turning out, and I was like, oh, I don't know, this is a struggle. Let's take this off and start over. Come on, let's give us a chance. And I feel like, you know, when as I'm building up the colors, they blend out nicely, but I feel like it's almost as if you layer too many colors, it almost doesn't blend as well. So, you know, initially I go in with the shade Celebrity and everything's fine and dandy. Then I went in with the shade Star, the yellow one, and you know, so far so good, we're doing all right. And then I went in, I think, did I go in with this one, the shade Weekend, this like orangey color. All right. I started to sense a little bit of patchiness, but we just kind of layered it, kept it moving, like we can do this, we can do this. And then I went in with the shade Havana, the red one, and almost like I kind of understand, I guess, like the deeper shades and more pigmented ones, they can, you know, be a little bit maybe harder to work with sometimes depending on the formulation. And that one, you know, if I kind of like patted it on top of the lid, I could see that pigmentation. Same thing with Havana, and then the shade Basic, which is like that like eggplant purple. Patting it on, like I can see the pigmentation. Blending it, that was where I was kind of getting a little bit of trouble. I tried out at first like the shade Cocoa and then just like kind of dabbing it in with a pencil brush for placement, but when like the more pigmented colors, the matte shades, when trying to blend out the pigmented matte shades, I definitely kind of, you know, started to run into some issues. Definitely got a little bit harder, and it was just kind of like, ugh, alright, what can we do with this? Eventually I just ended up kind of just like patting the Havana as much as I could and be like, this is gonna be basic red. And just patting it on, it looks nice, but you want to blend it out, you want to blend the edges out. So I just feel like with that, I mean, I think I made it work. However, it was just a little bit more work that I had to do than maybe I would have wanted. So I feel like when layering those colors, that blendability, it just is not that great. I was doing good and maybe it was one too many. I don't know what happened, but it was like almost as if the colors kind of faded off a little bit, so I was not a fan of that. Initially, first things first, I saw these glitter colors. I wanted to see how they performed. So the shade Scandal and the shade Infamy, I was like, I want to play with some glitter. That was the first look I was going to do, and I was going to do a halo eye with glitter, and then I was like, this is not blending with the other colors. Like, how do I transition this? So I was like, you know what, we're just gonna do a full lid of glitter, and you know, the glitter looked well, but then I was just like, I'm not liking how that basic, you know, I had the purple shade in my crease. It just did not look like it blended out, or like, I was like, I need to take this off. This just looks harsh. I can't blend it. What the hell is going on? So that's what I did this look, and I was like, alright, no glitter, but at least I experienced it, so I can tell you guys a little bit how the glitter performs. These glitter shades, I would definitely say, is like a topper. You know, choose one of either the mattes or the shimmers to go on the lid, and then top it off with some glitter. You can maybe go straight in with the glitter because it is like kind of like a wet, like almost as if you had glitter and you put the glitter glue. Like, that's what it feels like, glitter mixed with glitter glue. So you can, you know, definitely with your finger, use your finger so that you get the most color payoff. What I did, honestly, was I went in with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. You know, I had my lid shade, then I put the Too Faced glitter glue, and then I kind of tapped this on, and that just secured it in place. Whereas I feel like if I would have just done just a regular, you know, whatever lid shade I chose, and then the glitter, I feel like it would have broken apart a little bit, which is what I was noticing on the areas where I didn't put that glitter glue. Like the glitter shade Scandal just wasn't like, it wasn't staying as well as when I secured it with the glitter glue. Also, I would say, you know, be careful when kind of dipping your finger in the glitter because it is squishier, I think, than you would imagine. So therefore you can probably just take a chunk out by accident. So that's just, you know, one thing to kind of keep in mind. These shimmer shades, however, those were gorgeous. Those were beautiful. I played in the beginning with the shade Floodlight. I wanted to use that on my lid, and I was like, I should have just kept that and not even used glitter, and that would have been a look on its own. I think that would have turned out really, really nicely. So I was just like, oh, I can't go back now. I already added glitter. How do I do that? So we ended up just taking the look completely off. Overall, the end look, I think, was fine. It just took way too much work to kind of get there, and it's even, I don't know, it's not as blended as I would have liked. It was just kind of like, alright, this is maybe as good as maybe it'll get, or if not, I'm just going to keep adding and blending and adding and blending and adding and blending because it's fading off, and it's just like, okay, we're just sticking to the red. We're not even going to deepen it with the purple or that cocoa shade all that much. So overall, for me, I really wanted to like this palette, or rather I wanted to fall in love with it and maybe try the rest of the products, but I feel like this one, there's some good things about it and there's some misses there. You know, the shimmer shades I really like, the glitter shades with some glitter glue. I think if you are that cut crease queen and you want to just add some glitter, I think that works as well. It's just like the matte shades are really just like, they work or they don't. When layering too many, maybe if you're not going to layer as many, the pigmentation's there, but the blendability, not so much, depending, I guess, how many you layer on top, and then, or just the color, I guess. So I'm just kind of like, for $25, I don't think it's really worth $25. If this was priced maybe at $15, then, you know, I'd be like, hey, maybe give it a chance, check it out. For $25 though, I just feel like my Milani Cosmetics for $20 blends out way better. The Bold Obsessions palette, I would rather spend $23 on the Morphe 3502 palette, and or I would say buy any other ColourPop palette for $16, which all those shades blend out amazingly. So if you sold it for $15, maybe I'd be like, give it a try. For $25 though, I feel like it's not up to those standards where I feel like I can really say like, yeah, this is totally worth $25. So honestly, I'm going to see if I can return it because I don't see myself really, you know, using it again. Like, the colors were gorgeous. I think if those matte shades, they just need a little oomph to them. Like, they just need to up that formula a little bit, and then I think I would have been like, yeah, go ahead and buy it. I think it's worth it, because those shimmer shades, I feel like, is what's really saved it for me. And then the glitter with some glitter glue, just need to work on those matte shades a little bit. This is just my personal opinion. I honestly haven't seen any other like reviews and demos on this brand, but I don't know, now I'm just like, do I want to try anything else? I'm not sure. But if you guys have tried this, let me know what you think. Maybe it could just be, did I get a bad palette? I don't know, but I was like, a lot of people seem to like Pinkyrose, or like, I don't really have a lot of followers. A lot of people are using it, so I'm just wondering, you know, is there just something with different palette formulas? There's no consistency on the quality. I'm not sure, but I'm just, for me, this isn't a rave. I wish it was. Like, I was able to pull off something a little bit decent, but you know, I just wish I didn't have to work as hard for it. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. I probably should have, like, I think I scrapped the whole first tutorial. I was like, I can't, no, I'm not gonna do this. I should have maybe kept this so you can see what was going on there, but I was like, no thank you. But I'm glad I tried it. I'm glad I was like, okay, got it out of my system. I hope, if anything, they kind of do an upgrade on their matte shades, and maybe, you know, we see some improvements there, and then I'll probably want to try out some other products, or maybe their other palettes are better. If you guys have tried their other palettes, let me know as well. Maybe those are worth a shot. But that's just my personal opinion. Something that doesn't work for me might work for you, but I just always like to hear other people's thoughts who maybe tried the product as well, and that's just always helpful for everybody too, because maybe somebody down there's gonna say, hey, maybe it did work for me and I love it. So let's share, let's talk. I hope you guys enjoy these reviews and demos. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.